Breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alerts.
Hillary Clinton's hitmen have been busy as her startling trail of dead bodies is accumulating around her at an accelerated rate recently. In just the past 48 hours, we've reported of 2 sudden and mysterious deaths of people who hold some of her deepest secrets. Now, we're learning of a third individual she's tied to, who was luckier than the numerous others before him since he managed to escape a harrowing ordeal with his life. Despite an apparent attempt to take him out, he lived and is about to get his revenge that will completely destroy this woman who should have been in prison by now. There's a lot of people with dirt on Hillary that she's desperate to keep hidden no matter who she has to kill to keep it quiet. William D. Campbell was one of those people who holds the key to her jail cell with what he was about to reveal in court on Monday with his testimony he's scheduled to make. Knowing this damning day for Hillary was fast approaching, it seems that she tried to stop it before it could happen. That's now come back to bite her since Campbell wasn't ready to die and is more driven to get revenge than ever before. Reuters.com reports. William D. Campbell, a Russian insider who was due to testify to a Senate committee on Monday that Hillary Clinton accepted bribes in the uranium scandal, has gone into hiding, telling close friends that he has already survived one attempt on his life. William D. Campbell is due to testify against the Clintons on Monday, a testimony that legal analysts warn could put Clinton behind bars for 12+ years. However, Campbell has raised fears that he might not make it to the hearing on Capitol Hill. Warning that he has already survived one attempt on my life since it was made public by the Sessions DOJ that I intend to testify, Campbell claims that if it wasn't for the fact he was carrying, he would have been killed during a routine daily hike in the hills behind his home. Explaining that he was surprised by an armed man in the woods, Campbell said he drew his weapon and held the man's gaze until he disappeared. I was prepared for any eventuality, Campbell said, explaining that the stakes are very high. I understand that. Was this man connected to anybody I plan to testify against on Monday? I have no proof. But I can't take risks, which is why I have gone into hiding until Monday. Investigative reporter John Solomon from The Hill told Sean Hannity on Thursday that William D. Campbell, a former consultant for a Russian firm, has video of briefcases full of money used to bribe U.S. officials in the Russia uranium scandal involving Hillary Clinton. The deal where a Russian-supported company bought the uranium firm with mines in the U.S. and is responsible for 20% off all the uranium we have in the United States. Campbell gave information to the FBI about what he saw while undercover as an informant. All clues point to the fact that Campbell, who was undercover for roughly 5 years, worked to get information on Russia's efforts to grow its atomic energy business in the U.S. At the time of the sale, Campbell was a confidential source for the FBI in a Maryland bribery and kickback investigation of the head of a U.S. unit of Rosatom, the Russian state-owned nuclear power company. Campbell was identified as an FBI informant by prosecutors in open court and by himself in a publicly available lawsuit he filed last year, according to Reuters. Campbell's lawyer, Victoria Tonsing, who has not previously identified her client, said despite Campbell telling the government how corrupt the company was, Rosatom still got permission to buy uranium. She did not say what Campbell would reveal regarding any alleged wrongdoing by Clinton. Campbell was lucky to alleged avoid assassination since at the same time this allegedly occurred, another informant wasn't so lucky. Houston, Texas trial attorney and Democrat megadonor Steve Mostyn died on Thursday in what authorities are saying was an apparent suicide, according to the Houston Chronicle. Mr. Mostyn was only 46. He left behind a wife and several children. And interestingly enough, earlier this year he had announced that he was going to be stepping away from politics to spend more time with his family. He had never had any declared mental health issues. Now here is the best part of the whole story. Mostyn was very close to crooked Hillary Clinton and her campaign, but apparently, their relationship came under severe stress back in 2015 when an ethics watchdog group Foundation for Accountability and Civic Trust, FACT, filed a formal complaint against Hillary and her campaign for legal coordination with the Ready for Hillary super PAC. The extent of Mostyn's ties to the Clintons hasn't been fully disclosed, but he seems to have been a major player in their inner circle for years. No doubt the timing of his death is especially alarming considering crooked Hillary Clinton has once again found herself at the center of scrutiny for alleged dirty dealings during her time as Secretary of State with the Uranium One deal, in which she and her foundation were paid off to approve a deal effectively turning over 20% of our uranium deposits to the Kremlin. What do you think of this matter? Let America know of your opinion. Like us on Facebook. Together we will make America great again.